Hey, second grade. This week you're going to be learning how to use the pronoun I and the pronoun me in sentences. Okay, but before we start, I want us to review what is a pronoun. Now, we've talked about it a lot. Remember that a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun or nouns. Okay, so here's a picture of me, Miss Paula. Now, when you use the pronouns I and me, you take the place of your name when you talk about yourself. Now, wouldn't it be super weird if I went around talking about myself using my name? For example, if I said, "Hi, second grade, Miss Paula is going to be your teacher today." Instead of using my own name, I could say, "Hi, second grade, I am going to be your teacher today." Okay? Now, when you use the pronoun I, you use it as the subject of a sentence, and you always have to capitalize the word I. You are going to use the pronoun me after an action verb. Okay, let's look at some examples. Please read this example out loud. It says, have a new puppy named Shadow. So what pronoun could you use here to complete the sentence? You could say, I have a new puppy named Shadow. Do you see how it's capital? And do you see how I is the subject of this sentence? Let's look at another example. Read this one out loud. It says, Pepper sings with What pronoun could you use to complete this sentence? Well, first of all, I see an action verb right here, sings. Pepper sings with That gives me a hint. Remember, you use the pronoun me after an action verb. So it says, Pepper sings with me. Let's look at this other example. Read it out loud. It says, Jack and walk the dog at night. You would use the pronoun I. Jack and I walk the dog at night. Do you see how it's capital again? Now, when you talk about yourself and another person, you always name yourself last. So do you see how I'm talking about Jack and I? Jack's name would go first, and I would name myself last. Okay? All right, I want you to follow along with me while I read this to you. Using I and me. The pronouns I and me take the place of your name. Use I in the subject of a sentence. Use me after an action verb. Always write I with a capital letter. So I'm reading the example right here. I have a great dog. The dog follows me. When you talk about yourself and another person, name yourself last. The pronouns I and me take the place of your name. Now let's look at this example down here. My friends and I play after school. They see the dog and me do tricks. Okay, the directions at the top say, write I or me to complete each sentence. Now, what I want you to do here is you are going to read the sentence out loud, and you are going to try to fill in the blank with the pronoun I or the pronoun me. Okay, so read number 1 out loud. It says, have a smart dog. What pronoun could you use? Say it out loud. I have a smart dog. Okay, read number 2 out loud. It says Smarty and play catch. Which pronoun could you use? Say it out loud. Smarty and I play catch. Do you see how they named Smarty first, and then I named myself last? Okay, read sentence number 3 out loud. It says, Smarty brings the ball. Which pronoun could you use to complete this sentence? Ooh, I see a verb right here, an action verb, so that gives me a hint of what pronoun to use. I could say, Smarty brings me the ball. Remember that when you see an action verb, that means that you are going to use the word me after. Okay, read sentence number 4. It says, then Smarty gives his paw. Oh, I see another action verb, gives. Then Smarty gives his paw. That gives me a hint of what pronoun I should use. Me. Then Smarty gives me his paw. Read the last one out loud. It says Smarty and shake hands. What pronoun could you use to complete this sentence? Smarty and I shake hands. Okay, friends, that's it for today. Nice job.